So Nadim,
Yes,
can you tell me about the birth of this project, please?
the birth of this project. I have been looking for an excuse to get involved with music properly and to be around musicians for decades. I love music, and I love Irish music, and I love traditional Irish music, and always have done. And as Inish Turk Beg became a kind of reality, and we started doing different things, you know, we're active in food and whiskey, and we do some art, and we do all sorts of things. I was just really feeling that a fantasy of mine would be to have a band like the Chieftains on the top of the hill, playing with a helicam going around them, you know, set against all the islands of Clew Bay and the hills, and this fantastic sound of the barron and uilleann pipes and things coming out of the place. And I suppose I just let that idea lie in my head for a while, and then I talked to a few people about it, and they had more competence than me, and they could take my imagination to a reality. And we've gradually put together this idea, really, of having a series of book CDs, as we're calling them, where we take a number of instruments which are very common in Ireland, like the fiddle and the barron and the uilleann pipes, the Irish flute, of course, the harp maybe, even the spoken voice perhaps, the box, who knows. And we celebrate it, and we celebrate it by letting it show off in its traditional repertoire, and then, you know, expose its versatility in the contemporary repertoire. And you're the man who's taking us, you know, on our maiden voyage with the Irish flute, and it's very exciting. I really love it.
Why did you choose the flute as the first one?
The truth is I didn't. You know, I had the idea for the series, if you like, and we worked it up together as a small team. And I think the Irish flute's just it's been waiting for its day to sing loud, you know. And so it was just a nice one to begin with. I think it was less obvious than a couple of the other ones. And there is you know. There's a time for getting a talent that can cross the two repertoires, and it just seemed to be the right one to launch the series with.
Yeah. And what was the reason? Obviously, there's going to be a booklet and some pictures with this. And what was the reason for the booklet with the CD? Was it?
Do you know, the series is going to be called the Brilliant series. So it'll be the Brilliant Irish Flute, the Brilliant uilleann pipes, and so on, because we're trying to show off just how great they are, and also there's a certain brilliance to the sound of them. So it's a name that works for us. Originally, we thought of it as the definitive series, and so what we wanted to do is say, here's an Irish flute, here's a picture of it, this is how it was born, this is what it's made of, here are the early exponents, you know, here's some great tracks, and gradually kind of do a historical voyage through to today's sounds. But that felt a bit too academic, and here on Inish Turk Beg we're a bit mischievous, and we don't quite follow the path. So, you know, as we drifted towards a kind of an academic feel, we knew it was wrong, and so we came back to our naughtier roots, and that's how it became Brilliant. And the book is going to be written in with an authority, I hope, you know, so that when you read it, if you really want to know about the Irish flute, then hopefully all you'll ever need is our book and the traditional CD and the contemporary CD, and you'll say, that's an amazing instrument and I know a bit about it.